EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from Landover. And the return will bring him to the 28-yard line. That's where the offense will get going for the first time in this one. Now it's the Arizona product that is DeCorey Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Daniels now going to look to throw. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
That's good.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip, and he does it about as well as you can ask.
First and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Second and long coming up. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Price now to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, Certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Moving outside the pocket. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Throwing again is Murray. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
To throw is Murray. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Caleb Chason getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Throwing Murray. Open is the tight end, Oliver. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. They'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
Will Reichard to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down. 1st and 10
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got to come close. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. On the handoff, it's White. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He'll go. It's White. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Now it's going to be third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Now Daniels. Over the middle, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 45-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Murray. Here comes the screen to Jones. He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down. Play action. It's Murray. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Short pass caught by Oliver. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for a first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Will Rutgers on for the Vikings field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. Rutgers had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback?
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 44-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They go play action for Murray. That's to the tight end, Gavin Bartholomew. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Here's Murray to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Murray looking to throw. And he'll take it on in. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Vikings extend their advantage to 13-0.
Commanders, nothing.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
On first down, Daniels. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Forced out left. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. drive begins with a carry by Jones. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a second down throw from Murray. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That one good for 26 yards.
First down, Minnesota.
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On first and 10, Murray.
Murray's pass, complete to Aaron Jones. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 4. They run it once more with Jones. He'll take this down to the 47. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Murray on third down. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is second and long.
It's second down.
Back to throw is Murray. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Vikings. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
The Vikings
Now Murray.
for the two-point conversion.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick two? 2 points going the other way.
Will Reichard to kick off for the
Reichard out
Vikings.
now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey.
Luke McCaffrey on the return. Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.